Working from home. It's the American dream. Now, during COVID, it was mandatory for most people, but things are changing. There's a lot of RTO initiatives, return to office initiatives, and people aren't having that. A lot of people are looking for ways to continue to work from home. And so in this video, I'm going to look at some of the resources that are out there to help you find remote work. So let's get into it. The first one I'm going to look at is Indeed.com. This is a legit site. I have a ton of friends, close family members that have obtained work through this site. It's not just for remote work. They have actually used it to get full-time jobs. But the good thing is you could search for remote work here on the website just by typing in the keyword remote. You can see here I typed in the keyword remote and it gives me a ton of remote work. Now you can filter it by whatever you're looking for, like remote work in specific locations or a specific company. You can search by what kind of experience you need, whether no experience at all, whether senior level experience. So you can see there's remote work available across all the different levels of experience. So Indeed.com, I think this is a really good site. It's a good place to go to look for work. A lot of people do get interviews through this process, even if it's through even if it's just by the staffing agencies reaching out to you. That's a good thing. You want a lot of staffing agencies to know who you are, and then once you connect with them, once they find work, they'll be able to connect back with you. So Indeed.com will be the first one I will talk about. The next one I want to talk about is ZipRecruiter, another very legit site. You put your resume on there, forget about it, and then it just zips out to a bunch of different recruiters, and then somebody reaches out to you if they see an opportunity. So I like sites that have a good sort of broad spectrum of different kinds of work. You have the $130,000 a year type of work, and you have the $22 an hour type of work. So whatever sort of area you're looking to, whether you're looking for a full-time job, you're looking for just some extra cash on the side, this is another sort of legit site, not specific to remote work, but just a legit site that you can use to find remote work. ZipRecruiter.com, check it out. Next, I'm going to talk about FlexJobs. I have not used FlexJobs, but a lot of people talk about it. My only problem with this is there's a paywall, which means you got to pay to use FlexJobs.com. And I don't like that. I don't like the idea of paying to look for, to get access to, job opportunities. You could go to Google and get access to job opportunities. And Google doesn't post them. Google searches the globe and finds the opportunities and then just makes it available for you to see. So why would I pay for that? Now, I would understand the idea of paying for the opportunity to maybe get access to executive level jobs. Like if I was trying to be a CEO, a vice president, somebody in the C-suite, chief technical officer. Sure, that would make sense. You do need a specialized kind of recruiter to help you get those kind of jobs. But like a $20 an hour, $30 an hour job, $10 an hour job, you're already looking for a $10 an hour job. Now you got to pay monthly to try and get that $10 an hour job. I just think there's something wrong with that. But I'm bringing it up because people have used it and people have been successful. And I believe that everything is worth trying out, at least even if it's just for 1 month. Now, another one for remote jobs, specific to remote jobs, but this one doesn't have a paywall, is remote.co. I have that open right here. And similarly, lots of different opportunities. And I like that, there's a lot of recent updates as well. That's also something you should always check whenever you go to a site. If they don't have a lot of recent jobs that they've posted, like maybe the last job they posted was 2 weeks ago, that's not good. You should be seeing entries at least every day because there's a lot of jobs out there. People are looking for jobs all the time. So if you're on a site that can't, get jobs, and the last time you got one was 2 weeks ago, it's probably like stale data. Maybe it's somebody just is creating a site to get you to come there and look at their ads, right? Just to get the traffic, maybe sell you something. So be wary of that. It should be a site that gets updated regularly, and test it out. Working Nomads is another one. I've never used it, but there's a lot of remote jobs available both in the US and internationally. I know I have a lot of viewers who are not really based in the US. So it's worth checking out as well. Lots of tech jobs on here. And if you're not located in the US, this could be an option. For those of you who are consultants or subject matter experts, there's two more sites that I think you should consider as you go down your search for remote work. One of them is Catalant, right? Catalant is a platform that connects companies to vetted independent consultants. So if you're somebody who's worked in a big corporation on a specific thing, and you have those skills, you can just put your information on Catalant. And when other big companies are doing work and they need an independent consultant to just come in and do some of the work, but not necessarily want to just hire them full time, you could be on this site and you can do a couple of different projects with a couple of different companies. And international, it's available internationally, so you don't have to be in the US. A lot of international people use this. And the second one is Talmiix. Same deal. Home independent business consultants. You can come here to look for talent to help you with your projects in your company, or you can come here to find projects to work in, right? To find opportunities. LinkedIn is another one. It is a very legit site. I'm sure everybody knows about LinkedIn. It is the site where everybody puts their profile and tells people how great they are. The good thing about the jobs that are posted on LinkedIn is the people who posted the jobs are also on LinkedIn. You can reach out to them, right? And the same way with ZipRecruiter and with all the others, all you got to do is type in remote, and then you'll see all the jobs that are remote. See retail merchandiser, service line sales, strategic client director. There's a ton of jobs that are remote. Espresso, another place focused on remote jobs. You can see it featured in some of these high-profile media companies like Forbes and the New York Times, right? They focus on remote jobs. There is no paywall. They tell you right there they focus on jobs in tech, marketing, customer support, and more. Let's browse some of the jobs, see what they have. They also have some worldwide job opportunities, so not just the US, right? The UK, Ireland, Austria, New Zealand, right? So for those of you outside the US, Espresso may have some opportunities for you. We work remotely. Another good site that does not only focus on jobs in the US, although there's a lot of them in the US. We have, if you look down here, you see jobs, Africa only, America only, Europe only. Once again, there's no paywall. It's always worth a shot. And you try a lot of these, one of them is going to land, right? Just remote. Another legit site has a lot of legit job postings. Let's look at some of the remote companies they have here. Gives you names of the remote companies, most of them in the US, but once again, not only the US, they have other countries in here as well that are hiring people for remote work. You can come here, you can look at all the different companies that are hiring for remote work. You can go to the website directly, look for those remote jobs, or you can search the search boards here on this website, which they have over here. And finally, the last one I'm going to talk about today is, of course, Google Jobs. Google, as you know, is a search engine that crawls the internet, finding information, constantly indexing it for you to be able to go and read through the information for whatever you're looking for. They have done that very well with a lot of their different solutions, like Google Flights. That's actually where I go to find a listing of prices for all the different flights, because it goes to all the different websites, tells me the prices on those different websites, so that I don't have to go there. I could just go to Google, and Google will tell me that, at British Airways, the price is this. But if I go to orbitz.com, the price is this for that same flight, right? And so they're pretty good at it. So Google also is another way for you to just look for remote work. They have searched all these different places, found all this remote work, and have made it available for you. So, and this one's free too. So lots of good solutions for you to start your search for remote work. And I want to hear from you guys. Try some of these out. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you're successful, if you're not successful, or if you have another site that you think people should be using that's not on here. It's a community here. Let's all find out what's out there. All right? All right, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.